again then, right arm over the... And it's wide of off stump, and he's had a flash at this one. And there you go, from 0 to 0. Graham Clark is out, caught behind by Jonathan Tarasol.
Yeah, he's left by, he comes in again. This is a nice shot from Jones. He's played that wide of mid-on and all the way down towards the tavern stand in the far corner of the ground for 4.
Sport website and app this afternoon of the Northern Diamonds versus Sunrisers, as Jones gets a thick outside edge on this left Fisher delivery, and that's 4 to complete the overhand.
Then right arm over from the football stand end of the ground, smashed back over his head by Leeds. Pick that out, that's 4, 1 bounce 4.
That's a beautiful shot, isn't it? Just over pitch, doesn't he, Visa?
Yeah, that's pulled, that's over mid-wicket and away for 4 more to the Western Terrace.
That was dismissive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not that far. He's flirting with a bit of danger because...
And that's played nicely by Lees. He's just met that on the bounce. It's 4.
Lovely shot. Too wide, too much width from David VC knows here at 3:30. As Fisher is in, and he's lofted that one, Jones. And he's cleared the boundary by some margin down beneath our feet. Super shot. Fisher in again to Jones this time, who's pulled that away for 6. And he's hit that really, really well through Cowshot corner. Just a little bit too short from Matthew Fisher, and he sat up and asked for
bowling to Lees, and that's into the stand on the western side of the ground. It's gone halfway up, and really poor fielding from that spectator who...
Jones is on 26. Again, beautifully hit. That's so flat and straight, really. It is 1 bounce and over the rope in front of us for 4. This is beautiful.
Stops as he bowls, and that's smashed into the air and into the football stand. Oh, it's hit the very front step. I thought I was going to go into the middle.
I totally agree with you. How it dipped.
Bessin again, driven, and there's a man down there. This could well be out. It is out, and that's the end of Michael Jones. He didn't time that well there. The partnership ends on 85.
Michael Jones.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed the innings. He obviously would have
pulled by Lees out to the western terrace, right at the front of the terrace for 6. Just cleared the boundary fence there. It's gone in the front row. And he goes for the same shot again, and that hits the rope. Is that going to be a 6 or a 4? They're signaling 6. I think
Johan from the bowling here to Ollie Robinson, who cuts firmly. Best can't reel that in, and Revis can't. They're running around the boundary edge, so that is 4 more. Still a left-hand, right-hand combi, and this is going to be 6 more. That's going to go a long way over long on, half a dozen rows back in.
Driven off the back foot, nicely lobbed over the top of mid-off and away for 4 to the far end of the ground by Lees. Lees drives that straight back over the bowler's head and down the far end of the ground for 4. 2 fielders there can't get across to it.
Young player. Boundaries, do they? Thompson in, and that's scooped, beautifully played by Robinson, and he's got the full Monty here. That has just got over the rope. I think Adam Chat, Jordan Thompson, hands on the hips, double teapot. He's not happy after that delivery. Leaves us behind and bowls here again. Slower ball pulled out towards the cow boundary. It is going to be 4 more.
Round the wicket he comes. That's a full toss. That's high into the western terrace, and that's hit row 4. So that is his highest score in T20. Pulled by Robinson towards long leg for 1. Got on top of that one and pulled it down into the ground, and that's the 100 partnership for these two, and that is a record 3rd wicket stand for Durham as well.
The ground, Jordan Thompson, Ben Mike in for his first delivery. Leeds steps back and gets that away down towards long leg, and Chauhan, having chased it and tried to flick it back in. Play today. Mike, full toss, helped around the corner, catching chance for Chauhan, and he's taken a very good catch there, because that was probably going to go for 6 Allisons, but he's perished for 90 from 53 deliveries, 70 minutes out there, 6 4s and 4 6s, and a superb catch. Mike goes low, full toss. He's been, well, that's a lovely shot first up. Admittedly, it was a full toss, but he's flicked that away.
Robinson smacks that. Now, where's that going to come down? It's gone into the middle tier of the Howard stand for 6.
Make the middle tier. So just tasted his own medicine there for JT, who's once again looking frustrated with life. I mean,
and there it is. Is that going to be 6 or is it going to be 4? It's 4. 4 from Robinson. He finishes on 64.
And Bastard is taking his first over, and it's been cracked away for 4 by Adam Lyth with that first delivery. And Johnny Tattersall, that's a beautiful pickup from Adam Lyth, and that's gone a long way for 6. He's cleared not only the boundary rope, but actually hits the... And Delader just straying leg stump. Just disappeared off to do a quick update for BBC Radio Newcastle, and Delader in again, straying down the leg side again, and flicked away again. In and bowling to Lyth, who crashes this one away square on the offside and beats the despair dive of point, and that is 4 more. So a really good
to Lyth. Lyth takes a step down the track and smacks that high into the western terrace over long leg, and there's been a catch taken in the stand there.
I'm sorry, I didn't see the catch, and I'm not too bothered about that, but what I am bothered.
Oh, that's gone sky high. Now this could be out. The keeper's coming racing round. It's steepling down, and he's taking it, and that is the end of Lyth for 24. 30 for Wall. That went so high. Keeper did well to still pick it out against the floodlights and the light of the sky.
Yeah, it was a... I don't know what he was doing after. Delayed to Masood. That's going to be 4. Ball short of length, leg stump. He walked into it really, but he got plenty on that, Shan Masood. There's Delader again, wicket. Shan Masood has just flicked that to short mid-wicket, and he's gone. Simple catch to the midriff, and 1 wicket.
Yeah, that's a big shot that from Milan. He's driven hard at that one, and that sky. Oh, I thought I was going to go well into the seats at the far end. It's
probably a little bit, yeah, right at the bottom of the bat, looking at the replay.
The umpire didn't
work on it.
Glover in again, and driven by Milan out through the covers. That should go 4-4 towards the far corner of the ground.
I'll tell you what, we've seen some lovely since we started this morning. Maybe a little bit early for people to get here. That's a super shot from Milan. Again, delayed straight down the leg side. I think that bounced just short. And now at Edwards Trophy later on today. Now then, Milan has got another delivery on leg stump, and you can't keep bowling it there. Bastard giving too many sighters, and that is going to happen between the Howard stand and the Taverners stand. For those who know the ground at Headingley, that's a cracking shot.
Half volley on leg.
Downpour, and they couldn't continue. Now then, Milan has lofted this into the offside, catching chance. Good catch as well, running around the boundary from cover side. Having got himself pretty well set by all accounts, and he's now going to be replaced by Matthew Revis. 65 for 3.
Good moment. Durham right now. Tattersall, lovely little deft touch. I think that's going to get the better of the fielder as well to race to the boundary. Does he pull it back in? No, can't quite get to it. Good effort in the end to throw him.
You could hear his voice. Now then, Revis has got underneath this one, and he's pulled it for 6. Game on Friday night, he got 42 from 31 for Yorkshire. He was the top scorer. He hit 3.
Wicket in and bowls, nicely played up over the top of extra cover. That's going to be 4 runs, should be perfectly placed. It is. Nice batting.
Out there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Tattersall uses his feet here again. He can't get that strike too well, and there's a chance for a run out, and he's gone. He called Revis through, and they've sacrificed a wicket. Gets something on it, drills it into deck, looks at Revis. He wants to. Travasky's in. That's a good delivery, straight in terms of its direction, I should say, but it's a little bit too full, and that's allowed Tattersall to play a nice reverse sweep. Time that really.
This is a big drive down the ground. That's going to go 4-6, and it's gone into the lower tier of the Howard stand.
Jordan Thompson just steps across his front leg out of the way. Here is Souter again. They've still got Travasky's against his name. 6 runs. Jordan Thompson over the top of long on, and he's certainly Jordan Thompson getting going here. 20 against his name. That you're having to shout above the music to get your conversation heard, and that is a cheer that will be heard as well around LS6 to a beautiful shot by Johnny Tattersall's naughty. Johnny Tattersall with 6 over mid-wicket to end the 15th over.
Rain bowls pulled high into the air, and there's a man down there, and this is the end of the partnership, as sliding in underneath the ball is Ashton Turner, I think it is. And
Paul shot, he stepped, it was followed by the ball, wasn't it? So that tightened him up for room when he couldn't, got to say. Here he is again, and this time he's been smashed out of the park. Jordan Thompson, stand and deliver. Adamant style, he drops about 4 for 5. 16.4 overs in.
direction. He's appealing for an egg at stump and he's got him. So Thompson struggled there with that over from Ben Rain, and Ben Rain has come back into the attack. He got Tattersall in his previous over.
Jordan Thompson. Yeah, he's hit him on the full, right in front of about middle and leg. And Jordan Thompson, I don't think he'll have much in the way of a complaint about that one.
3 balls pulled by Visa out to deep mid-wicket, and it's gone for 4.
Yeah, first one is ready. Later again, final ball of his spell, and that's going to be 6 over cover. A bit like that sort of helicopter shot that you see Rashid Khan play. Whipped away to 3 for 6. And so they took 11 runs from that.
6 for 6, pulled by Visa for 6 over long leg. Nice shot, it was a short one from Rain.
Point of view.
Delayed took 1 for 47 in 4. Glover 1 for again and bowls. Visa cracks that up into the air, and that skies into the middle tier of the Howard stand. How many balls are left? Need any more now? They're 188 for 6.
30, is it?
Target was it up, driven by Visa, and he's going to be caught here by Travaskis in the deep. He is on the leg side. That's the end of David Visa for 28.
One effort from Ben Rain here, 3 for 27 against his net with just 1 ball of the match remaining. And the end of Visa, who made...
Oh, that's wide of off stump. They're going to run. What's going to be signalled here? A leg by? Leg by signalled. And Durham win by, I think, 28 runs.